Hey guys, Trevor here. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to find the most power hungry and data hungry app on your Android phone that could potentially be constantly running in the background. Now, let's get into your settings to be able to control this app. So swipe up and there you can see is the gear icon. Just tap on that. The first thing we need to do is find this app. So let's scroll down from here and you'll be able to see there is apps midway down. Just tap on that. Now, keep in mind, it is not an app that you install onto your Android phone. It comes pre-installed, but a lot of times gobbles up tons of data and storage and runs in the background. So to be able to find it, let's tap on, that little filter icon next to your apps. And from here, we're going to choose to show system apps in addition to your apps. Turn that on and hit OK. Now it'll show you tons of apps here, in this case 500. So let's just search for it instead of swiping down. So just tap on that search icon at the top right. And then we're going to search for speech. And you can see here it is. Here's the app, speech recognition and synthesis from Google. Now, in my case, if I scroll down and tap on storage, it's taking up about 300 megabytes worth of data on my Android phone. However, I hardly ever use speech to text recognition. And for whatever reason, it's taking up tons of data. Now, on your Android phone, if it's taking up a lot of data, enter it in the comments down below. I'm curious to see how much data is being using up on your Android phone. To be able to free that up, let's tap on clear cache here and then also clear data. You can see it will significantly reduce this app's ability to take up storage on your phone. You can see I brought it down to 132 megabytes. But let's make sure that it doesn't just constantly gobble up more data going forward and you don't have to manually do this again and again. So the first thing we're going to do is tap on battery here and let's set this to restricted. It says restrict battery usage while this app is running in the background. It may not work as expected. Essentially, it will limit its ability to run in the background, which is what we want. We want to only be able to use this when we turn it on and want to use it. The next thing we're going to do is go back and tap on mobile data here. If it says allow background data usage, again, I would recommend turning that off as well as data saver. So make sure that it's not able to use your data in the background without your recognition or knowledge. However, after you've turned off all of these, there's still another thing you need to turn off because there's anonymous reporting of all of your speech to text information, and you want to make sure that it is not being sent off to Google or developers, etc. To be able to do that, we actually can't do it in here. So let's hit the back arrow to get to the beginning of your settings. Now, at the very beginning of your settings, let's tap on that search icon at the top right. And then from here, we're going to just type in speech. And from here, let's just scroll down a little bit. What we're looking for here under accessibility is text to speech. Just tap on that. And now you'll be able to see it's buried in audio here, text to speech. Tap on that again. And in most cases, the preferred engine is speech recognition and synthesis from Google. Now, this is good if you use speech to text, but let's make sure it's not sharing your data on here. So tap on that gear icon at the top right, and you'll be able to see if I scroll down anonymous usage reports. And it says when this feature is on, we collect anonymous usage reports. This helps us better understand the performance of Google's text to speech. But you might not want to be sending that information, even if it's anonymized, over to Google. So I would highly recommend turning that off so that whenever you're using speech to text on your Android phone, it's not wrapping that up and sending it over to Google or developers. I hope this helps. If it did, hit that subscribe button down below. And if this did help you, maybe send it to a friend or two. Thanks, guys.